Hi, welcome to day 11 of May You Receive, a 31-day challenge to receive what is already yours. I trust that you are feeling more and more aware, more and more inspired to continue this journey. And I have a very, I would say, controversial theme today, because we will be receiving darkness. And it's not an incident that yesterday we had light, but I trust by my explanation of how I see the light in its fullness, that it is encompassing the darkness, and light cannot be light without the darkness in it. Hopefully darkness is not so scary for you anymore. And there was time in my life, in my journey, that I rejected the darkness, and I didn't want to do anything with it. I didn't want to look at my shadows. But only as I started embracing my shadows, only as I started looking at those dark corners of my subconscious mind or unconscious mind, the real work started to happen in my life. And another example I will give you: if you are in a dark room, we switch on the light, the room becomes bright. Like I said yesterday, the darkness is within the light. But when we put the button off, we are actually switching off the light, which is, we resist the light. It's like the light is always available to us, but we resist it. That's why we create darkness. And that could be a metaphor for our life. Anytime we resist light, we fear what's inside. But when we realize that the light is always available, because it's light of our awareness, we are the ones that shine light on those dark territories of our mind. Therefore, darkness becomes less scary. There can be fear, there could be some associated emotions, but we start to get deeper understanding and realize that we are the ones that see those patterns, see those emotions, see those limitations. And that feels quite empowering, actually. At least for me. I've done a lot of shadow work on myself and with people around me. And it is truly liberating when you start to learn and accept your shadows and the darkness within you. So today, as much as you can feel safe and comfortable, we will receive this darkness that is in us, remembering that we are light, right? And we are not inviting, by receiving darkness, we are not inviting any energies that are what we would say bad. We are not opening up to those dark forces, like people could say, because I believe that everything exists in our mind, and whatever we resist persists. We are just opening up to the darkness of our own psyche, so we can actually see it in light and integrate it, shadow and light, or darkness and light, and become more whole. This is for the brave ones, but I trust that you hopefully trust me enough already after those few days together. And I've been guided to do this, so let's do this. Place a hand on your heart. And repeat after me. I release all the energies that blocked me from receiving and accepting my darkness. I release all the energies from blocking and accepting my darkness. I release all the energies from blocking and accepting my darkness. Palms open on your knees. Let's take a deep inhale together. Hold. And as you exhale, say to yourself, I am here. Now, I would like you to bring a part of yourself that you don't want to acknowledge. A part of yourself that has been rejected, denied in the dark. Whether it is a part that has some craving or desire that you don't want to acknowledge, a part of you that has done something that you are not proud of and you want to forget. Something that you kind of keep it as a secret from other people and even from yourself. And can you soften your body as you breathe? Allow this part to be seen, be witnessed, be acknowledged, and receive this part. Notice that it is part of you. Part of you that if you keep rejecting it, it's not possible for you to feel whole. You have to see it for what it is. And if you receive it, that's great. If you have resistance in receiving this part, just tell yourself a few times, what if I received this part? What if I accepted this part as a part of me? It doesn't mean that you have to act on behalf of this part, but just acknowledge that this part of you is there within you. And love it for what it is. What if I could love this part of me? What if? Use the questions what if to help your mind see the possibility. What if I received it? What if I accepted it? What if I learned to love it? What if I could celebrate myself for receiving this part? I am not this part. This part is a part of me. And as long as I reject it, it is still running my life in a way, and it is still within me. It's just not acknowledged. What if I could acknowledge it and be free? You may feel certain emotions. Whatever you are feeling, just allow it to flow. Breathe gently, remembering that the awareness that you are is light. You are shining light into that dark room of your mind. see this part dissolving or integrating within you. And you can open your eyes. And today, I invite you to look at those parts of you that you perhaps have been rejecting, neglecting, not giving them your attention, and can you receive them? You don't have to share them with others, you don't have to act on them. In fact, it's best not to act on them perhaps, but can you acknowledge all those emotions and sensations that come with that part and just let it be? And this learning to accept it and love it, it's an integration. It stops prisoning you, and you become freer and freer within your own self, because you start to realize who you are and who you are not. I hope this helps. If you have any question further to this, I'm happy to respond to, so please let me know. And I must say, I'm really enjoying your comments. I have been collecting them, and yeah, I created a beautiful poster for myself to read them, and I had tears of joy reading your comments and seeing how many beautiful changes and transformation happen, because I'm running this on 3 platforms: YouTube, Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, it just brings me joy to be guiding you through this journey. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. Thank you so much for sharing it with others. And yeah, I see you and I appreciate you. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.